Hello folks, today I'm paddling the Ausable River near Port Franks, Ontario. It was a very relaxing paddle and I ended up coming back a little too late, but fortunately I brought some lighting with me and I was able to get back to my launch point relatively safely. So sit back and enjoy the ride, and while we explore the river, we'll also explore a bunch of supernatural, psychic, mystical, magical, alternative medicine claims that I keep getting ads for on Facebook. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this one. Lately, I've been getting ads for all kinds of crazy bullshit things that I guess a lot of people believe in, and because they believe in this shit, that troubles me, which is why I wanted to do this video. It seems like skepticism is rare, and those that think they are skeptical often turn out to be just cynical. I mean, when I was young, I used to believe in all kinds of weird shit too. And I was fascinated with books and shows about the supernatural. But as I became more skeptical, all these weird beliefs started to drop off and fall away, including religion. It seems to me that when people believe in some of this stuff, it's just because they want to. And then, when you want to question them about it and challenge them, it offends them in some way. I mean, I get it. People have emotional attachments to their beliefs, and this is what makes progress towards rational thinking very slow and difficult. Now, is it because people find comfort in just sticking to a belief and it just makes too much, or it just takes too much effort to be critical of one's own views and values? Is it just easier to keep believing in something ridiculous than it is to question if it holds any merit? Probably, I guess. This is the difference between a skeptic and a non-skeptic. I, as a skeptic, welcome challenges to my beliefs because if I'm wrong, I want to know about it because I want to be right. And I'm not offended by being questioned about what I believe. It's usually because I can back up what I believe in, and if I can't, it forces me to do some research and then either back it up or adjust what I thought I knew. That's not always easy. Sometimes I begrudgingly admit that I'm wrong, but in the end of the day, I usually come up with the right answer and try to believe what's true. I want to have all of my beliefs be true, and I want to discard any beliefs that are not true. So when I got out of religion and dropped all my supernatural beliefs, it took a lot of work, and it was really hard to be honest with myself and let a lot of things go that there was no evidence for. For example, and this is going to sound so stupid, but just listen to what I used to believe. I used to believe that magicians, you know, the big time ones like David Copperfield, must worship the devil in order to be able to do the magic that they do. Yep. That's right. I believe they worship the devil. And that is where they got their power from. It's pretty ridiculous and embarrassing to think that's what I used to tell people. So fucking stupid. I spoke these words out loud to people. They weren't just thoughts I kept to myself. Although in hindsight, I fucking should have. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the ads I've been getting lately and we'll see how rational they are. Alrighty then. Reiki, or Reiki. I've heard it pronounced both ways, but I'm going to go with Reiki. And this one, in particular, says it's infinite. What the fuck does that mean? Reiki, infinite healer? Infinite, like never ending? Never ending what? Does that mean you have to do it forever? Does it mean the effects of the treatment last forever? What the fuck is infinite Reiki? Well, anyway, I guess we should establish what Reiki is. From what I can tell, you lay on your back as if you're about to get a massage. A Reiki healer will place their hands ever so slightly above your body and move their hands around your body without actually touching you and adjust and massage your life force and energy in a way that promotes balance and healing. There is just so many nebulous terms here, and I think you will start to see that kind of pattern as we go through some of these ads. Balance? Balance of what? Infinity? Energy? Life force? Like, what is all this shit? What exactly is a life force? Are we talking midichlorians here? Like, what is it? So there is no research that shows that there's some kind of energy field surrounding the body. Forget about being able to adjust it. I mean, there is an envelope of warmth around your body, and that is just you radiating heat. But it's not some mysterious kind of energy or life force. Okay, check this one out. Third eye intuitive healer. I'm not making this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up. I'm not sure what to even say about this. I guess I know what is commonly referred to as the third eye. It's what you see when you imagine something in your mind. You're not actually seeing anything with your eyes, but you can conceive of it in your mind. I think it also includes things like dreaming, daydreaming, etc. But the spiritual and mystical meaning is more about intuition and perceptions that go beyond ordinary sight. So then, what the fuck is a third eye intuitive healer? Fully open your third eye and do what? Cure your depression? Cure your cancer? I'll tell you what they do. They prey on your vulnerabilities, exploit them and use them against you to get their dirty little hands on your money. That's what a third eye intuitive healer does. That goes for all these other crackpot healers too. You attach words like ancient and Eastern, alternative, intuitive, and you can fool the vulnerable and the desperate into believing anything that you might give them some hope. Astral travel. Astral fucking travel? I'm so disappointed in the human race sometimes. Leaving your body? How does one leave your own body? What is it that's leaving? Is it your life force again? Your energy? Your soul? And where the fuck is it going? Apparently, you are traveling to the astral plane. What the fuck is that? Where is that? What's there? I have so many questions. Are there travel fees? Can you get frequent flyer miles? Is there traffic? And I mean, how many people are going there? So let me see if I can understand this. Heaven is a place, right? Hell is a place, right? Purgatory is a place too. And all the other religions have their own places outside of reality. And now we have the astral plane. How do all these places fit together? And if I go to one of these places, how do I know which one I'm in? Is there a big sign when you get there that says, hey, this is the astral plane? But seriously, there's no good evidence that shows there's anything like a soul or something about you that's separate from the brain. As far as we know, your consciousness is a product of the brain, and there has never been anything shown that consciousness or the soul can exist without a mind. When the brain dies, the consciousness dies too. The idea of a soul is the most easily debunked idea in all of religion. And even though they're not saying in this ad that it's the soul going to the astral plane, and it's something called a life force, it sounds very similar in the sense that some part of you is leaving your body. I just can't wrap my head around that. So I've got a whole bunch more of these I could go on about for hours, but I'm just going to put the rest of them up on the screen, and you can maybe have a laugh or two. Or maybe you'll find something interesting there and try to tap into your psychic powers and convince somebody to run to Tim Hortons for you to get a medium double-double, all with the power of your mind. But seriously, a lot of people believe this stuff and fall for the con artist tricks. And these con artists prey on the vulnerable, take their money, and even worse, they often prevent them from getting real life-saving treatments. Please be skeptical, and if you find yourself desperately looking for hope for whatever condition you may have, please ask yourself lots of hard questions and try to answer them honestly. Is there any evidence that this alternative treatment works? Ask for real stats. Does it work at a rate that is better than chance? Does the alternative practitioner avoid your questions? Can they provide real stats? Can they show with evidence that they get real results? Can they provide scientific peer-reviewed evidence to support their proposed treatment? And just remember, you should want to know as many true things as possible and as few false things as possible. And if you learn that you may hold a false belief, you should reconsider your position. So take care, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making it, and I'll catch you next time. Hey there, my friends. If you enjoy my videos and you would like to see more, click subscribe and don't forget to click on the little bell to get your notifications. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Just look for The Atheist Experiment and you'll find me. See you next time and stay skeptical.